Hi, this is Michael London of the Branson Update magazine. It's December 9, approximately 10 o'clock in the morning local time in Branson, Missouri. And we're going to visit the official Branson Chamber CVB site, Explorebranson.com, for the purpose of seeing whether there's been any changes relative to the Christmas show schedule coverage. So here we are on the home page that's opened to the Silver Dollar City Parade. We're given the option to explore Branson, which we will, explore Christmas. And we open to the 5 Ozark Mountain Christmas Must-Dos page, and we'll notice that the photo does not download as it has not for several weeks. We're going to go to the 5 Ozark Mountain Must-Dos, and we'll see that Old Time Christmas at Silver Dollar City leads the way with their beautiful Christmas photography and description of their Christmas show, followed by a second link, which, even though we're at the Christmas page, talks about Silver Dollar City for the entire year with annual imagery there. So we will go back to the 5 must-dos for Ozark Mountain Christmas and go to the Christmas lights as the second must-do thing, and we'll go to the first of 3 Christmas lights pages, which, as you can see, has no Christmas photo. We'll go back to the second lights tour, which is the page that does not exist and has not since the beginning of the program, the installation of this page, and the third light tour option, which is completely blank with no description and no photo. So in the first thing, we had Silver Dollar City, which had a double working listing, and the second must-do had 3 links that were all basically dead. One had a description, the other had the page that was requested was not there, and the third was empty. Then we'll go to the Christmas parade, but we know the Christmas parade ran on November 14, and it is now in the first week of December, so we will not bother to have that as a thing to do this year. Then we'll go to the Christmas shows description, which still does not have a link. It still does have a typo. Branson shows create a productions, a singular with a plural, and no link. This despite us explaining there are multiple typos that are obvious to the Branson CVB Director of Marketing. Will multiple times from 5 different letters since November 10. We have then no link to the holiday shopping either. On the bottom of this page, we will find, however, this Immersed in the Christmas Story link, which will go to Sight and Sounds page on a show called The Miracle of Christmas. However, the Miracle of Christmas show did not perform in 2015 and will not be back for 2016, yet somehow they're marketing that show. We will find on that page, though, however, the Branson Christmas Show's main page, where we'll open to a photo of a basketball and sneakers dressed up for Christmas. Of course, Branson Christmas shows are most famous for their music shows. That does not represent music in any way. However, when we go to the 4 shows that are listed for a Branson Christmas show, we'll first go to the Andy Williams Christmas show starring the Osmonds, and we'll find that that page requested does not exist. Presumably that's because the Andy Williams Christmas show is closed for the year. However, any site goer would find this page does not requested page, and the links underneath it are just places in the site where either Andy or Williams or Christmas words that are associated with that same page could be found, because it does an auto search for it throughout the site. And while there are 1,265 results listed, none of them are the page that we have been directed to. In addition, then, we still have the Christmas on the Trail at the Shepherd of the Hills, which is properly linked with a photo and their description, although it's not really a theatrical show in the sense of having changing productions throughout as a typical Branson show during the holidays in a theater within the city proper. Now we have Dixie Stampede as the third item listed on our Branson Christmas shows page, yet the listing goes to a non-Christmas description of the annual show and non-Christmas photography. Then we'll go finally on that Branson Christmas shows page, where we've basically today found one proper Christmas show description. Here's a wonderful half-page description of the Charles Dickens and Christmas Carol play out at Silver Dollar City, but if you click the link, you will be taken to a annual page on Silver Dollar City, which is not the Christmas description. So there we have it at Branson Christmas shows. We don't see a holiday music show photo. The first link is gone. The second link does work. The third link goes to the wrong place. The fourth link goes to the wrong place. And we do have, beginning the 1st of November here at the bottom, for a complete list of shows, visit here. We'll visit here, even though we've been taken already to a Christmas show page, and we'll find this darkened image of Christmas at the Landing, which we've seen before. We'll go to live shows, which continues to have this typo despite the notification. There are many glaring typos in this site. And when we go to our visit our live shows page, starting on December 7th, finally, we got a real live Branson Music Show photo. This, of course, until December 6th, being the photo of the Beatles during their hippiest era. And that was the photo that appeared in this position the entire Ozark Mountain Christmas until December 7th. We still do not have a Christmas description under that photo. We do have shows this week, which would be the first place that I'd be looking for additional Christmas show information on as a site, neutral site browser. And we're taken to a non-Christmas photo that's actually Jonah's show at Sight and Sound, which is the show that is there now, not that Miracle Christmas. And here we have a non-Christmas description. We could go lower on that page and we will continue to find non-Christmas imagery as far down as we would go. And then we still have the link that appeared here only a week ago to be able to filter for Christmas shows, but we have now 2 shows show up and neither of them are the Christmas show description. This one will just show as a sample. Is the regular listing for 6 throughout the year, and that's not a Christmas photo. So there we have it. We've been to the major pages about Christmas and found the one photo, and we did go to live shows, which is where we found that photo. However, in the shows this week, we did not. And of course, it's worth mentioning that at that live shows page, there was only the one photo, which had only been there since December 7th, and none of the rest of the information is about Christmas. But we can go to attractions and museums, but we don't find any Christmas imagery there. We're being sold visitation for next summer, and under things to do during Ozark Mountain Christmas, we go to outdoor activities, and there we have our people having fun on the lake. And finally, we'll go to family fun and link to the imagery of people, kids out on the lake having fun. So that's obviously not about Ozark Mountain Christmas. So in this passage through the site, our only Ozark Mountain Christmas pages were full of dead links and lacks of the descriptions. The offer of a complete list of Christmas shows that doesn't exist and hasn't existed since the beginning of the site, the multiple typos. So very quickly, we will begin a new look today towards the Facebook page of Explorebranson. You'll notice it's snowing again here in this image, which, considering we're in the mountains with windy uphill, downhill roads, a lot of people would be afraid to drive during the snow. We do have, as of 22 hours ago, a Where to Find Santa feature. That's a page that's actually inside the regular site as well if you follow one of the multiple links and eventually find that page. However, when you do that, what you're actually going to find is that the page will take us again to the Snowy Santa page, but it's all about where to find Santa in Branson, and the options do not include at any of the live action shows, and the link to find Santa at Silver Dollar City takes you to the regular season listing not to where to find Santa at Silver Dollar City. Of course, you could go inside of that link to the top things to do with kids in Branson at Christmas. You find this beautiful page, which starts out with See a Christmas Show, and you get real excited. You could go to see one of the awesome Christmas shows, and that's going to take us to this page, which starts out with Andy and the Dead Link. So there you have it from Explorebranson's perspective. What happens if you were to go into their just posted site? And I've made a comment here. Did anyone else notice that if you click the photo above, it takes you to a page where you can find Santa in Branson, but no live theater shows are mentioned as a place to find Santa? I wonder why not. Santa shows up in nearly every theater show during Ozark Mountain Christmas. Also note, if you click the Silver Dollar City link on that page, you go to a page that covers the entire year at the park, not the promised page of the holiday season delights. Now, that's been posted for about 24 hours, 22 hours, and hasn't been monitored by the site person who operates the site. Not a particularly favorable comment, but it would be one that some general population type person visiting the site might make, and you would hope that that would either prompt the page to be corrected, or that at least the comment be taken down so that people don't see that type of comments being made about the site. At this point, though, what difference does it make? Because obviously it must be that people aren't using the site as intended, or they would have seen such things. Here's the same thing on the Branson Christmas shows, where when you link to that page, you go here, and it's the first dead link, and a similar comment has been made here, and you will notice that the links aren't working. There hasn't been a reply, so we'll notice that here's another way to use the official Branson information site to find out about Christmas, or attempt to find out about Christmas, but run into dead holes and dead links. It's December 9 in Branson, Missouri. Ozark Mountain Christmas goes through December 30th, and this entire site and its affiliated Facebook page is still not operational in any way that would please a visiting potential tourist. This is Michael London on December 9 from Branson Update Magazine, reporting on this situation and hoping that it improves in the future. Thank you.